been in a situation where you look at something and you're like, huh, I kind of want to do something like that. I wish I could. And then the solution of you can just kind of hits you on the side of the head and you're like, oh wait, I can do something like that. That was my exact experience on how this video came about. Recently I've been watching this guy on YouTube called Nathan Butler. His channel and his videos are solely based on Star Wars home video releases. All of his videos are the different Blu-ray, DVD, VHS releases of Star Wars and so on. It's pretty cool. I watch his videos all the time. His name's Nathan Butler. Go check out his channel if you're into that kind of stuff. And, you know, my Blu-ray collection videos seem to get a lot of positive feedback, which, by the way, I'm doing an updated Blu-ray video, so look out for that pretty soon. But I wanted to do something similar to what he does. You know, I have a pretty big Star Wars home video collection. You guys, if you guys know me, I'm huge into Star Wars, so of course I'm going to have multiple different versions of home video releases, and that's what I wanted to do today. Also, I've got nothing to do today. There's no movies I want to see, so yeah, here I am. Now this video isn't just going to cover my Blu-rays of Star Wars. I'm also going to be covering my DVDs and my VHSs of Star Wars. Yes, that's right, VHSs. I still collect them. They're still awesome. Also, I got a lot here, so I'm going to go through them as quickly as possible, similar to how I did my Blu-ray video, only not as much as my Blu-ray video, but still quite a bit. So with that being said, let's get started with this thing. Now the earliest release of Star Wars I have on VHS is this box set here. This is the 1992, I believe. It doesn't really say the year. This is the 1992 VHS release of Star Wars. And it is pretty cool. I found this at a garage sale for $5. If you look on eBay, this is around $20 or $30 around there, but you take off the slipcover, and there's the individual movies right there. These tabs open up. It's got some cool little lettering in it. I'm not going to go over it because, like I said, this video is going to take forever. But it's pretty cool. That's the earliest release of Star Wars I have. After that, we got this VHS set here. This is the 1995 VHS set. This was the last released set of the original trilogy that you can get that's digitally mastered. And this is the more common one you see when people show off VHS's releases or anything like that. So I had to snag that up, of course. And then after that release, we got the 1997 Special Edition. Now this is the one that includes all the changes. This is the first set of changes George Lucas did. He did more changes when it came to the DVDs and more when it came to the Blu-rays, but this is the first set. And you open that up. It's a cool little thing. You got the individual movies right there. It's kind of cool gold looking. And it farts too. Nice little selling point. It farts. Anyway, it also that set also came in silver for widescreen, but the most common one you can find is the gold one. Now we move on to the prequels, and here is the VHS of Star Wars Episode 1. You got Darth Maul there, got Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon there. There's the back. Nothing special, just a standard VHS. I was able to find this at a used bookstore, believe it or not. This is the widescreen collector's edition. It comes with those little millimeter prints of a scene from the film. This one includes the pod racing scene, and also a book of the art of Star Wars Episode 1. It's all in this little packaging. It's pretty neat. And the last VHS, I should say, of Star Wars is Attack of the Clones on VHS. There's Jango Fett right there, and then Anakin right there. There's the back. As far as my knowledge, this was the last VHS of Star Wars you can get. I could be wrong, but who knows. Now we move into DVDs. Now this one is where the collection starts to get a little bit bigger because I have a little bit more DVDs than the VHSs. Let's see if I can combine a few of them. Here are the prequel set. My parents bought me these when they first came out, and I've had them ever since. There's the Phantom Menace. These are all full screen, by the way. There are widescreens editions, but I just have the full screens. Attack of the Clones, and Revenge of the Sith. Pretty cool thing about these is that they each have a 2-disc set, and you get this nice little booklet, sort of. You know, it's got a picture there, the chapter listings on the back, and you open it up, get this cool little thing. It's like that for all the movies, it's just with different pictures. This is when they actually put effort into DVD releases before it just became DVD in a digital code. Next is the the Star Wars trilogy on DVD. This was the very first DVD set of Star Wars, and this was the second set of changes that George Lucas made to the trilogy. You know, it's what the more common ones are. Hayden Christensen as the ghost of Anakin in Episode 6. What else? There's more, but I can't really think of them right now. Got this cool looking Vader right there. There's the spine. Then we got kind of like Luke, Leia, Han, C-3PO in there. Numeral listings on the side. Got the movies there. What's cool about this box set is that there comes with a bonus disc of never before seen special features at the time, which is why so many people had this box set when it came out. It's because those special features are awesome. The Empire of Dreams documentary is one of my favorite documentaries of all time, and it's on this set. So, and there's also a silver one for widescreen, very similar to the special edition set of VHSs, but I got the full screen one. The gold just looks better. A lot of people have the silver one, but to me the gold one looks better. And then 2 years later, we got another set of the Star Wars trilogy on DVD, but this time they're a little bit different. We had these right here. Now, for those of you who don't know, you'll just look at them and say, oh, they're just the Star Wars trilogy, so I can get the box set. Not necessarily. These included the original theatrical versions on DVD. For the first time ever since VHS, we finally got them on disc media. So there's Episode 4, and on the back we got the similar cover art from the original. Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. Now these are widescreen editions. The widescreen ones, again, the gold just looks better to me. But a lot of people still complained about these. You know, you open it up and it's very similar to the prequels. You get this nice little booklet. There's the disc right there. The original copy came as a bonus disc. And now what some people were mad about was that they were non-anamorphic. And if you don't know what that is, it's essentially, you know, the bars you get on the top and bottom of the screen for widescreen. Non-anamorphic has those, but it also has the side black bars. So you get this really small triangular image on your TV. It looks like widescreen on those fat TVs, the RVC, whatever they are TVs, but on widescreen TVs, which is what pretty much everyone has now, you get those obnoxious black bars, and unless you zoom in, you got to deal with those. But unfortunately, these are the only copies you can get officially of the unaltered trilogy if you want to get them, and they're ridiculously expensive. If you can find these for a low price, snag them up. Okay, the next one, I'll admit I only have just to be a completionist and I'm a collector and yada yada. Star Wars The Force Awakens on DVD. If you saw my Blu-ray video, you know I have the Blu-ray. I'll get into the Blu-ray later. But here's the DVD. Pretty basic. Now, this is the point where the DVDs just came with a DVD and a few little paper inserts with digital codes. It's pretty lazy, but you know, most people nowadays buy Blu-ray or 4K now, so they don't put much effort into DVDs as they used to. So that's The Force Awakens. The Last Jedi, same thing. I only got just to collect it. I have the Blu-ray, but I bought this used, so it only comes with a DVD. There's no digital code. I guess whoever had it used it or gave it away or whatever. So that's The Last Jedi. All right, I'm going out of chronological order a little bit, but that's fine. Next one is the Clone Wars animated movie with this really cool lenticular slipcover on it. These slipcovers are actually really rare for the Clone Wars. The DVD is just Anakin. I unfortunately lost the paper inserts that came with it, so I just have the disc 1, the movie, and the special features. The special features are really awesome. The movie itself is kind of it's alright. I'll talk about it when I do my individual Star Wars reviews. But the special features on this are really, really cool. Okay, the next ones are the most underrated Star Wars thing ever. No one talks about these anymore, and it's a shame because they're so good. And that is the Clone Wars micro series. Now, if you don't know what these are, these were 15-minute Cartoon Network episodes, and when you watch them all together, they become a 2-hour movie. This is volume 1. And these are rare now. These are really rare now. And I have the insert there. The insert is just a picture of Anakin with chapter listings. So that's Volume 1. Volume 2. Volume 2 is my favorite. Volume 2 has my favorite moments of the micro series in here. Again, disc, insert, chapter listings. It's pretty cool. If you find these for a good price and you want them, pick them up because they're really hard. Not hard to find, but they're really rare. This one I'll just get out of the way right now. This is the bonus disc that came with Star Wars Episode 3. I think, I don't know if it was a Best Buy, a Walmart, or a Target exclusive. It was one of those. But if you buy Episode 3 at that point at one of those stores, you got this neat little bonus disc. It's pretty pointless. It's a pretty pointless release. It was just to add something cool to a special store release, whatever. It's a narrative by C-3PO and R2-D2 of the story of Star Wars, and it's, yeah, if you want more insight, just watch the movies themselves. Now, this I just bought today, and I bought it because it was cheap, and I was really interested on what it was, because I've never seen this before. This is The Empire Strikes Back, and take a look at that cover. It's weird, and the back's even weirder. You know, the pictures don't line up properly. The Battle of Hoth on that picture right there doesn't even look like it's from the movie. Episode 5 written right there looks like it's from just a dumb, cheap picture editing software. The disc doesn't even match the cover art of the case. So it was only $3, so I bought it just to see what was it. And this is just the 1997 widescreen VHSs slapped on a disc. That's all it is. Luckily, I didn't pay a lot of money for it. It's neat. I will admit, it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool to own if you're a collector like me, but what? It's the weirdest Star Wars release I have. And that's true. They also had Episode 4, but Episode 4 was $11. And a part of me knew it was a bootleg copy, and I'm like, I'm not paying $11 for a bootleg copy. That's ridiculous. Whatever. All right, now to close out the DVDs, I've got a few little cool Star Wars-y type DVDs. They're not really Star Wars movies. Actually, they're not Star Wars movies, but they're Star Wars-y type movies. Here it is, the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy. This is a cool box set. It's very similar to the 2004 DVD box that I showed you, only done in a Family Guy style form. And you just got the 3 movies. Blue Harvest, Something Something Dark Side, It's a Trap. Funny stuff right here. I love the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy. When I do my Star Wars videos, I might talk about these movies too, just because I love them so much. And finally, the Robot Chicken Star Wars DVD collection. This is another one that I love. Just the first one, I remember watching it with my friend Jesse way back in the day when it first came out. There's Episode 2. Episode 2 has the weakest jokes. Well, okay, I wouldn't necessarily say weak jokes, but out of the memorable ones, I'd say the first one and the third one. First one is probably my favorite, but the third one, weird little side note about me. I watch the third one every Christmas. Is that weird? I don't know why, but I guess when I started watching it, it was around Christmas, so every time I watched it, I made a tradition to watch it. It's weird, but yeah. All right, now we get into the Blu-rays. Now, most of these are very similar to the DVDs in terms of content and releases and whatnot. And most of these you already saw in my Blu-ray collection, but there's a few others that I didn't show because I didn't get until a couple months ago. So let's talk about the very first Blu-ray Star Wars ever, and that is The Clone Wars. Yes, I have The Clone Wars on Blu-ray. I'm a collector. I have multiple versions of other things, so here's The Clone Wars. I unfortunately can't find the lenticular slipcover because that's really rare, especially for the Blu-ray. But just got the disc and the digital code. And now the first time all the live-action movies were released on Blu-ray is here. The complete saga collection. Of course, it's not complete anymore, but at the time of its release in 2011, this was a complete saga. All 6 Star Wars movies for the first time together on Blu-ray. Take out the slipcover. that I don't have room for. And you get this nice little booklet. Let me move a little closer. With individual pages. So there's the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then you get not just one bonus disc, not just 2 bonus discs, but a 3rd bonus disc. And those bonus discs are actually pretty cool. And you get this little guide to the galaxy thing with all the Star Wars characters, well, the main characters right there. It's a pretty cool release. In 2015, they did a re-release of the exact same discs on here, just in a different cover. And I like this one a little bit more because it's a little bit more harder cardboard. It's not real thin cardboard. I love that release. Also in 2011, if you didn't want to pay for $90 or whatever for that complete box set, you can get the movies individually. And that's what these are. These don't have the special features. These are just the movies. So there's the prequel trilogy. I love the cover art for them. The cover art's really cool. You get this little insert of Anakin, the movie info right there. And again, it's just the discs. You don't get any special features, just the discs. But you do save about $60, I think it was, at the time of its release. So if you didn't care about special features, those were the ones to go. There's the original trilogy. Again, really cool cover art. And this one you get, instead of Anakin, you get Luke. More movie info. And again, just the movies. You don't get the special features. So it's a pretty cool release if you just want the movies. But if you're one of those people that is huge into movie collecting and you want specifics, I'd go for that box set. Now, these are my prized possession of Blu-rays right here. I talked about them a little briefly in my Blu-ray video. I'm not going to go a whole lot into them. I'll just kind of show you them and mention them. That is the despecialized editions of Star Wars, the trilogy. Now, these are reconstructed versions of the Star Wars trilogy on Blu-ray without all the special edition changes. So there's Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Now, you could get different versions of this with special features, but, you know, all the special features I want are on the Blu-ray and the DVD set, so the movies right here are just fine. Also, I kind of added my own little cover art right there for these movies. Empire Strikes Back. Return of the Jedi. Now in 2013, we got another release of the Star Wars movies on Blu-ray, and they're pretty similar to the other ones, only, you know, we got different covers here. This one's got Yoda, Darth Vader, different backs. These also have DVD copies in them, so you get all the Blu-ray changes like George Lucas made, but you also get them on DVDs too. So you open it up, there's the Blu-rays, and then the black ones are the DVDs. So if you want a re-release of the DVDs, you're unfortunately going to have to buy this Blu-ray set, which brand new, I think it goes about $30 to $40, very similar to when the 2011 Blu-rays were set. I got this little insert here, sorry. But, you know, you get what you get, really. I mean, it's a Blu-ray DVD set. They're pretty cool, but if you want, like I said, if you want a DVD copy nowadays, brand new, you're going to have to buy these sets. Okay, next on my Blu-rays, I have not yet watched these yet, but I'm really excited to, and that is Star Wars Rebels Season 1 and Season 2. I'm still in the middle of watching the Clone Wars TV shows, but when I'm done with that, I'll definitely give these a watch. I heard these were really good. I mean, and I'm excited to check them out. I think these are 2-disc. This is a 2-disc set, and this is a 3-disc set. These were released by Disney, so you get that Disney rewards page in here. I'm not going to go through them, but yeah. Okay, next we have Star Wars The Force Awakens on Blu-ray. Now, this is very similar to the DVD, only you get this cool slipcover And then the cover art is the same as the DVD. There's the back. You get those same little slip things in there that come with the digital codes. But you get the movie, the special features, and a DVD copy. So you do get more on the Blu-ray. It's very similar to how they packaged DVDs back in the day. You get all the goodies then. Well, now you get all the goodies in the Blu-rays, and the Blu-rays are pretty cool. Next is Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Very similar to The Force Awakens. You got the slipcover. It's kind of shiny. There's the cover art there. Now, this is when they started putting these little cards there that you flip over with the digital code. It's whatever. And I hate this. Okay, I hate when they do this. You look at this, it looks like a 2-disc set, right? Here's the, what is this? Here's the bonus disc, there's the movie. Well, no, you take that off, there's the DVD in the back of it. I hate when they package it like this. There's a big chance of ruining the discs when they're packaged like that, and I don't know. I don't know why they do that. It's kind of stupid. I've had so many DVDs get scratched because of that. Now I got to be really careful with the Blu-rays so I don't mess those up, but yeah. Okay, lastly is The Last Jedi on Blu-ray. I'm not going to go into this because I have a separate video just solely talking about the Blu-ray itself, but you know, you get the slipcover. There's the back. This is when Disney's doing that multi-screen edition thing or whatever. But I already gave away the digital code, so I don't mind showing that. But you do get the Blu-ray and the bonus disc. No DVD copy of The Last Jedi. So yeah. Now, lastly for Blu-rays, I know I have the DVDs of this, but I had to own these on Blu-ray also. I don't have the box set. The Family Guy Star Wars trilogy, yet again, on Blu-ray. I seriously bought these just to collect them, but there's Blue Harvest. Also, the cover art is exactly like the DVDs. Right down to the disc cover art, so there's that. Something Darkside had this really cool slipcover on it. That's unfortunately what the DVD... Well, yeah, actually, no, the DVDs did have that. But, again, very similar. You get some slips in there. And there's the Blu-ray and the digital copy. Again, the cover arts for the case and the disc are exactly the same for the DVDs, too. And it's a trap. I don't know. I think Blue Harvest is my favorite, but I still love the other two. You know, this one and Something Darkside. More slips in there. And the Blu-ray and the digital code in there. So, yeah, the Family Guy Star Wars trilogy. I own them on DVD and Blu-ray because I'm a Family Guy nerd. I'm a Star Wars nerd. Yeah. So, guys, that's my entire Star Wars home video collection from VHS, DVD, and Blu-ray. I got a lot of it, but you know what? It's a boring day today, and I needed something to do. I've been on a Star Wars high ever since Solo came out, so I've been watching all the movies. I've been watching the Clone Wars TV show. I'm going to be watching the Rebels TV show. So I wanted to do more Star Wars-related videos. I'm planning out individual videos for the prequels, the original trilogy, and Force Awakens and Rogue One. I'm going to redo my video for Rogue One. I might talk about the Clone Wars too. Not the entire, episodes of the show, but, just talk about the show in general and the movie. I might do Rebels too, I don't know, but I do plan on talking about all the Star Wars movies on my channel eventually, so look forward to that really soon. And as always, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, then click right here, and I'll see you guys next time.